Alright, so when it comes to exam seasons, lots of students ask themselves the same question. Why do I have to spend endless hours on revision, but then when it comes to the test, I'm not getting the grades I want? And the answer is simple. You're not revising effectively. The study techniques that you're using won't help you get the top grades and instead will practically waste your revision time. So in this video, I'll be going through 3 study techniques that you can use to help you study smarter and not harder so you can get the top grades you want without having to spend endless hours on revision. So let's get straight into the video. Alright, study technique number 1. This study technique is called active recall. Now, if you still don't know what active recall is, it's a very important strategy to use and it's used by many students around the world. It basically involves you and your brain actively recalling that information that you've learned from a page or from a textbook or from your lesson. And what you want to do with that information is you want to take it down on paper or you want to tell someone all about the things that you've learned. This is really important because you're able to make sure your brain is really good at actively recalling that information. You're able to test your knowledge so you can gain a deeper understanding of it and you've learned the material much better. So then when you go to the exam, you're able to get top marks on all the questions related to that material. And that's why this technique is used by so many people around the world. Study technique number 2 is known as spaced repetition. And it's basically spacing out your revision on a particular topic. Now, what you want to do is, say if I wanted to revise chromosomes, I want to revise this page. Now, I'm not going to sit there for hours trying to figure out how to memorize it. I'm going to read it until I've got a minor understanding of that topic. Then I'm going to leave that page and go back to it after a few days and gain a better understanding of it. Try to memorize it after my understanding, and that will really help me to relieve the stress of not knowing how to memorize, because this will be not just relieving the stress, but you'll be able to have a better understanding of it than you used to, and you can get the top marks in your tests with this better understanding of it. And that's why this technique is also very useful. Not many people use it as much as active recall, and that's why I really think this technique should be used to get the top marks. And the last technique to use is using past papers. Now, this technique is very underrated because not many people use it. They simply just memorize facts on the page or memorize the notes they've taken from a lesson. This is good, but you won't be able to get the top marks in the test. And this is because you don't know how to answer the questions that come in the exam. The examiners won't literally question you on what you've learned. They'll word the question differently, try to make you think more, and that's why you won't get the grades if you simply just relied on notes. So what you want to do is you want to use practice papers, you want to use past paper questions, because then you'll be able to have a variety of knowledge of how questions will be worded, so then when you go into the test you're familiar with them and you can get the top marks. So using these 3 study techniques will hopefully help you get a better score in your tests, and I hope this video helped a lot. And if you did like it, then do leave a like and subscribe. Check out all the other videos in my channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.